Hey guys, it's Kyle. How's it going, Barnstormers? I'm just checking in. I'm out at the field actually, wrapping it up. It's a Friday. Sun is shining for February. You can't complain about that. A little breezy today. We did have 6 or 7 guys out today. It was pretty good. Just a little breezy. I think this weekend's going to be fabulous. Wanted to introduce you guys to a couple of new things. Number one, I'm going to be sitting in as the new vice president of the club. Number two, I'm really pushing communication with the club. I really want to get some better communication going. We started that last summer with the Barnstormers text chat. If you haven't signed up, please do. It's all you need to do is download the WhatsApp. It's called WhatsApp. Download that app, sign up. It's a trusted site, no big deal. Once you get into that app, get my phone number and send me a text with your first and last name, and I'll automatically sign you into the list. If you are a member or are going to become one, remember that if you're in and out of the hobby, let's say you're not going to be flying for a couple months, something's going on, you're busy. You can always exit the chat yourself, or you can mute the chat. If you go to the top of the screen, hit the Barnstormers, and down below, then you can hit either mute or you can exit altogether. And if you do that and you want to join back a couple months later, then just send me a text with your first and last name, and I'll automatically put you on the list. It's just to say, hey, I'm coming out to the field tomorrow. Anybody else gonna fly? Hey, I got a smoking deal on some batteries on Amazon the other day, or some cool photo or video. But the primary purpose of it is to get more guys together at the field flying at the same time. Last summer, this fall, we had a great time because we had a lot more people out of the field at the same time. I learned so much more because when you're around all those guys, you learn and take so much in that it was fabulous. Anyways, hope you join. It's been a great thing. Number two, I want to push this communication by doing more of these videos. We're going to do video series on different techniques and tips. This last year has been fabulous. We've added so many new members, a lot of new pilots, and a lot of experienced pilots. We have a lot of experienced guys here. It's just fabulous. Last Sunday we were out, quite a few guys. Most of the tables were full. It was a great day. Weather was great. We lost 6 or 7 airplanes. There was 6 or 7 crashes, and a couple of those were pilot error. We're always going to do that. Are you pushing instead of pulling too close to the ground? Or we've all done that. I've done that. Everybody's probably done that. There's mistakes, and we're always going to have mistakes. But a lot of the crashes, I think at least 4 of them were stalls. So what we want to do is put together a video series of different items to have available for the new guys, and I want to do some more experienced stuff too. I want to do a little bit more advanced stuff as well. But a lot of it will be aimed towards the newer guys. Like for example, the very first video I want to do is going to be on stalls, okay? And then we'll talk stall recovery as well. But I think it's an important item. I think we lose a lot of airplanes, and I think there's a few techniques that we can talk about that is really going to help save some airplanes. And this technique I use every time I fly an RC airplane. By that I mean, do you know when your airplane's going to stall? Do you know what the sticks on your transmitter are going to look like when the airplane stalls? Do you know when it's going to stall? By that I mean, let's say you're coming in and you're flaring, you're just about to touch down. Do you know when your airplane's going to stop flying? Do you know when it's going to stall? Well, I can make you, I can get you really close to knowing exactly when that airplane is going to break. So we can talk about these things, and we'll obviously also talk about stall recovery. And we're going to move on from there. We'll talk about how to handle your transmitter. What's the best way to fly? Are you a pinch guy? Are you a thumb guy? What about expo? Let's talk about expo. How about triple dual normal rates? We'll do a video on that. We'll do a video on how do you land a P-51 Mustang or a tail dragger? I mean, what are the good techniques to land those airplanes? We'll discuss things like that. Is a P-51 a good beginner's airplane? It's not. That's the kind of thing that we'll talk about. And we'll have a series of videos that will stay there. We're not going to delete them, but we'll continue to get a library going of videos. And I think it'll be helpful. If anybody has any ideas or they want to see something, let us know, and we can create a video and stick that in our little library. But there's several things that I think that we can make a lot of pilots better and enjoy it more. Just a tiny bit about myself. I am a full-scale pilot. I'm a captain at a major airline, and I've always prided myself on flying a lot of different airplanes in my career. So I've really flown a lot of different airplanes, from Learjets, Falcons, Citations, Hawkers, Piaggios, King Airs. I've been really blessed to fly a lot of different airplanes. I'm also rated in the 737, the 757, the 767, the 787, and I'm currently an Airbus captain, the Airbus 320 and the 319. I also have a 1947 Piper Cub, full scale, with Tundra tires, so I really enjoy doing some bush flying. So I just have just over 12,000 hours of flight time. Anyways, guys, this is going to be a new video series. We're going to give it a go, see how it goes, and hope you enjoy it and hope you learn something. Next time, if you're out in the field, you see something on a video, you have a question, please come up to me and ask me. It's kind of a hobby of mine. I just, I love this. I love everything about flying, so it's an addiction. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll see you next time.